All right, this second video is all about where are your leads coming from. So when it comes to the Google ads that we run for firms and companies all around the United States, there are two general ways that you will receive ads. So number one is going to be called local ads. So those are Google local ads where we will put your brand, your company, as one of the largest, if not, maybe not largest, one of the most powerful companies in your area. So when someone searches, hey, financial advisor near me, boom, you're number one, right? And we could do that for whatever area you want. You know, we could put it for your town, like a small city or town. We could do it for your county. We could do it for your area of the state. Whatever you want, you know, it's very customizable. And with Google, it's unlimited, right? We have so many different possibilities that we could do for your business. Just keeping in mind, local ads pretty much means local, right? We want people to see your brand, say, hey, they're also in this area. I'm going to go ahead and reach out to them. And so with those Google local ads, they're either going to call you or they're going to text you. Okay. Now you can turn off text messages. That's what I did with my individual practice, just because I found that people that would text me, they really only had like one simple question or something that they just wanted to bug someone with. So I was like, they're not as serious. So I turned off text messages. You know, for you, if you have a larger team that can handle those text messages, that's perfectly fine. But again, Google local ads, phone calls or text messages. Now, if someone calls you from a local ad or they text you, just keep in mind, Google is listening, and I believe with text messages, they're watching, but with the Google phone calls, Google is listening. So for these local ads, the Google local ads, Google is listening and they're going to decide, hey, was this lead a qualified lead? Was it a good lead that we sent them? And if it comes up, hey, this was not a good lead, you know, we disqualified them because they weren't what we wanted, then Google will decide, hey, we're not going to charge for this lead. Okay. And that's the magic behind it. Our team will make sure that Google stays honest and that they don't charge you for leads that aren't qualified. So of course, you know, Google being the system that it is, sometimes they have rules pretty much saying like, hey, if you were to say, hey, I can't work with you, but you should work with this company over here. Once they hear you pretty much guiding the client somewhere, then they might go ahead and charge you for that lead because you're still kind of working with them, right? But if you simply just say, hey, unfortunately, you're not a right fit for us, or hey, you know, we only work with new leads with $500,000 or more of investable assets, so we're just not a good fit, then Google will say, hey, that wasn't a good lead. We're not going to charge them for that, okay? And that is one of the powers behind Google local ads, okay? Again, that's one of the avenues that we offer. The second way is pay per click. So you also hear this as PPC, so pay per click. That just means that we are going to, Google is going to put your brand in various places that people are searching and saying, hey, if you're looking for retirement advice, click this link and it's going to send it directly to your website. So your firm's website, if someone is searching for financial advice or financial planning, they'll click that link, it'll go to your website, and that might be where they schedule a meeting with you and your team. So keeping that in mind, you have two options, Google local ads and pay per click, okay? If you have any questions, one more thing I wanted to talk about. So the reason that this is so powerful is when people are Googling for answers, for guidance, for a company to work with, would they be considered a cold lead, a warm lead, or a hot lead, right? These people are hot because they are actively looking for your services, right? You're not spamming someone, trying to pull them in to where they're not really sure what they want. If someone is looking for financial advice near me or financial planning near me or investments near me, they're looking, right? They're actively looking. You're showing up as number one and boom, you have a new lead.